When Netflix released the first trailer for their animated Tomb Raider series, it was met with a lot of criticism because while we all love Lara Croft, the design they chose to go with for her just wasn't everyone's favorite. But now we actually are seeing official concept arts that are getting ruthlessly mocked online. I have a few different things that I want to show off, but before we get into the topic, if you enjoy the content I create, check out the links in the description, follow me on social media, and consider supporting through Patreon or via YouTube memberships. Now, I of course do not trust Netflix with any characters I love anymore. They have time and time again taken them, twisted them around, and modernized them, most notably in The Witcher. After The Witcher, I just really can't trust them anymore. But now we are seeing official concept art, so outfits that may actually appear in this series, and of course the model that is going to appear in the series that is getting debated online. So this is a Niche Gamer article. It says concept art for some of Lara Croft's outfits in the upcoming Tomb Raider Netflix series was mercilessly hated on Twitter for their abysmal designs. Outfit concepts and artwork for location and vehicles present in the upcoming series were being shared online, but the fancy dresses shown may have been the target of many negative remarks. Now, obviously, concept arts can be vastly different from the actual content we get at the end of the day, but keep in mind we already have gotten the first official look at this series, so we already know that this is the, Lara design that they decided to go for. She definitely is nowhere near her bombshell look, but at the same time, she doesn't look all that bad. She just looks a bit flat, maybe a little bit plain. And, maybe in a better outfit, they could really spice her up. And we don't really know, and we will not know until this finally releases. It doesn't have a date, just sometime in 2024. But after seeing these concept arts that truly just look very bad, I'm definitely a little bit more worried about this series, right? Like the hair, the face, that's all fine. But when you get to like the shoes, they have her wearing like Converse sneakers in a dress. I'm sorry, Lara Croft would have never done that. She would be in a revealing dress, high heels, crazy outfit, but this is the best that they could come up with. They just all make her look so formless and frumpy, like she has absolutely no shape to her body. Of course, her chest area is basically non-existent in these designs, and they just look all very bizarre. None of these feel like Lara Croft. People are saying things online like, sorry, but WTF is this? The frumpiest Lara Croft has ever looked. Those dresses are hideous. No girl would be seen dead in them, especially a girl like Lara Croft. I mean, she was like a fashion icon. She always had the best outfits. I mean, look at this. Many were criticizing the inclusion of sneakers. Oh, don't get me started on these sneakers. Lara would never be caught dead in shoes like this, but it says with the dress itself being deemed ugly to the point where other commenters started sharing superior dresses Lara has worn in the back. Yeah, this is Lara Croft, okay? The braid, not even the braid, okay? The backless dress, very tight skirt, and just dress in general, like showing lots of skin, showing that back, showing the shoulder, showing the leg, heels. Like, this is Lara Croft. This is what she would be wearing. Something that accentuated her body and her curves, but not anymore, because this is modern day. All right. Unfortunately, we've said the same thing about the upcoming Amazon series that Phoebe Waller-Bridge is attached to. Lara in that is most likely not going to represent the Lara that we all know and that we all love, because Phoebe Waller-Bridge even said that behind the scenes for that show, they were having a debate over her boobs. Are we gonna pick an actress with a larger chest? Well, it wouldn't be that realistic for a Tomb Raider to have this large chest because she has to squeeze into these small areas. And unfortunately, whenever we get, new designs for older beloved characters, we can expect them in some way, shape, or form to be modernized. And, again, I don't necessarily think that her design in this series is like the worst thing ever. They definitely tried to go with her classic outfit or something at least close to it. But, she's always looking kind of angry, which people did criticize. We won't know how she actually acts until we get the full series and we can actually watch it. And I'm still mildly excited for it because I think that there is a lot that they could do with this that could be good overall. But when you're seeing designers choose outfits like this one specifically for Lara Croft, it just shows that they don't really know Lara Croft and that they wanted to bring her into, the modern world. And obviously, with the movie that happened a couple of years ago with Alicia Vikander, they already started to modernize Lara Croft because she was definitely a smaller chested, individual. She wasn't very muscular like Lara can be, but she's still a very pretty girl, right? And she did a pretty decent job with that movie. It wasn't the highest budget movie ever, that's for sure, so she definitely did not do bad. But Lara Croft is a character that I don't think any of us expected to survive the modern wave in Hollywood. I don't think that any of us expected to in any series ever get a Lara that looked like this animated or live action. I mean, Angelina Jolie was a beautiful actress. She did a fantastic job when she played Lara, but at the same time, that was then, and this frumpiness is now, and what we get from Hollywood and creatives in the industry now. I always end up having to talk about this, and it makes me so sad, but femininity and sexuality should not be a bad thing in entertainment or really anytime. If a woman wants to dress in a certain way, that should be perfectly fine, especially when we are talking about fictional women doing these crazy fictional things that Lara does. Yes, it's fine to make her a little bit more muscular. It's fine to sometimes not have her in high heels, but she has a certain look about her, and that femininity that she was known for, that she became popular for, has been completely stripped away from her. And as a woman myself, I find that detestable. I find that truly sad that something like femininity is villainized nowadays. But yeah, many people are upset over this. You can tell the artist was insecure when designing her. The absolute surprise to no one, she doesn't look like Lara Croft. Those remasters coming up are the best we're going to get, people. This is how you give drama and beauty. Why do they always choose the ugly outfits for reboot Lara? If you think that ugly Netflix dress was better than this, you might have the goof, because you have no taste. Why is she wearing Converse? This just feels like they're pandering to a certain audience, and Miss Lara has never been that mediocre. Let's be honest, for real. Yeah, Lara Croft is not known for being an average, homely girl, but unfortunately, that's really what they want to make her out to be. I will be keeping my eye on this series to see, once it finally comes out, if the content in it might be good, but we don't have an exact date, just 2024, and this series is already being ruthlessly mocked, and people are questioning what the designers were thinking with Lara. But that's all that I really had to discuss in this video. Let everyone know your thoughts in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed this and of course found it important and informative, make sure to give it a like, share it, and subscribe to the channel. And of course, if you didn't, make sure to give it a dislike. I appreciate your support either way, but I will talk to you all again in the next video really soon.